lot of new players as well. Go. Mm-hmm.
I think it was Cyphos, one of them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then they've got Cooker.
I mean, almost immediately. Look at the double purple gold versus triple purple. Mm-hmm.
There's a lot.
Yeah, prepared for it. 4 serfs, 4 pieces of siege equipment. So
Got a lot of muskets for attack. They might switch after a while. But...
you do have the height advantage on attack because you typically give A and B. Players getting picked off.
In my opinion, they might try to defend. Why would you sally unless you're going to defend A? They had a lot of cav though for defense to defend A, which was a bit odd.
They're going and killing all the artillery at the back.
Maybe they don't want the breach open.
Yeah, they're trying to defend. Yeah.
Unless they're going to let them take B and A and then just going to defend behind the gate and defend the stairs. Possible.
And the armature players now play hussars, so they do the same job.
How do you see the deaths of heroes? What's the button for it?
No idea. I'm spamming all buttons right now, and
Respawns
this is a
remaining.
bad idea.
It's X. It's X. It's X.
Okay, there you go.
Oh no, that just shows. That's for CBL, I think.
No, it's the defense of the breach. Look, all the artillery that remains is attacking the breach.
Only trouble is you can use trebs on that as well if you want to waste some trebs if they really want to get the breach.
That's good economy though. Mm-hmm. It's just are they selling? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Golems only have one cocoa out as well. They've already lost a couple of the units from the cocoa. Yeah, they're down to 8 now, so someone's picking them off from somewhere.
Got some players respawning with hussars now.
They just have to bait them to the bottom of the stairs and just treb. You just waste time. But there is an option for them to pinch on the wall if they want to go.
Yeah.
Oh.
No one's noticed the dual blade.
They can't hear you on the stream, by the way, Ruffle. They're saying. No, they can hear me and Drayton, but not you.
Oh, they should be hearing. My bad, boys.
Oh,
Now
no.
we should be good. We should be good now. Professional streamer over here.
Where's Bird in the comments?
Professional streamer. Or for the moment, it's a sticky situation for Golems because they only have two options. They're trying to push the RAM right now. I think yeah, it's gonna get in. But they bought a lot of time with this. At least they bought at least 2 minutes. So the setup is still hard for Golems to.
Malaka Joe on the attack, he only has one cocoa left, so they have no cocos on their attack push.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay.
The
The
Latins are defending, so the colours must be wrong for you, crazy.
Malakas is defending. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, for the moment, Malakas is just taking their time.
They're not taking the bait, which is good. So
Yeah.
they're not taking too
Well,
much
they're
free damage.
using archers as well.
Yeah, but the ammo out of the Cocos should be kind of out at this moment. They're just giving them the space and try to fight with the Hussars. So they're just gonna play their infantry first, and then they're gonna fight with the Hussars, I guess. We're gonna see if Golems actually can manage to go to supply and stop the resuppliers of units. Okay, they're getting pinched. The Cocos will do work in this situation, but it depends how much
Oh, Hussar charge.
the Hussar charge. Oh, it was
Oh my
really guys,
lord.
really
Yeah.
nice. Absolutely destroy that push. Let's see what happens over here. So there's a push happening in the gate as well. There's
Good trap,
somebody
good
trying
trap.
to open the gate, but Golems are just getting stomped in this
Uh,
push.
the the,
I
the
mean, the
camels
attackers
near
are
enough
through.
got
The
through.
camels
Yeah.
came through those 40s, yeah.
Yeah, the camels came through, but they're like their push is already dead. So let's see if Malakas can actually get back and resupply their units, or if they're gonna go for a behind the sea defense. Because from what I can see here is just heroes trying to punish whatever happens. Yeah, good work by Malakas just blocking the gate so the respawners cannot come in. So there's not gonna be a second fight for this. The gate is closed. They are taking units out of the supply right now. Let's see if they can get fast enough. But I
It's
think
kind
with
of it's kind of worth delaying and destroying the RT because
yeah,
without the
exactly.
breach down, now they have to either go all the way up down them stairs again or climb rather than going through the gate because
Yeah,
you can't go through the
exactly.
gate.
Yeah.
You can't go through the gate. That's just suicide.
Really good strategy with going out and delaying and destroying the RT. Like we can go through the units over here. Malaka still has what, 2 Cocos, uh, 4 Hussars. They have enough infantry and anti-cav and cav as well, so they are a really good in a really good situation. But when it comes to golems, they are really bad on what units they have to push now, because they only have one rotation. So what they're trying to do now again is set up on top of A. With no, oh, with 1 Coco, there's still 1 Coco on top on golems at the moment. I do not think they can actually pull it through, because at this point Malakas can just switch to double units, even play on C, and just still win the game easily.
How much anti-cav are they bringing? Because they still have a lot of T5 on the Malakas. They still have 260 odd units of T5, which is probably
Yeah.
cav and shield maidens. I think they took.
So yeah, it's for the moment for Malakas, it's mostly anti-cav and some fast infantry, and some shields inside the gate, of course. I guess the only options that golems have is actually taking really slow and punishing all the. Okay, there's a push coming from the left side of stairs of A. It's a bit slow response from Malakas, but I guess they just
Yeah,
want
they've taken the ground. They've
yeah,
taken ground
they're
here.
taking the ground. Let's see if they're gonna try to push to the supply or not.
They should just hold here.
Yeah, they should just hold in this position. I
They've
think
made
it's
themselves thin.
yeah,
Malak
they made a mistake here. They're gonna get pinched and they're not gonna be able to go to supply.
and there's some guys flanked
Yeah,
along the
guys
top on
went
there
up
as
the
well.
stairs as
Yeah,
well.
coming. Okay, this is wiped here. The fight is just it's just not a good position to spread around. They just should have just stayed as a group and tried to play with their infantry and anti-cav. They're kind of winning with this setup over here, getting helped by the Cocos, but they will just get wiped very soon about with
And their back line is dead.
their backline is dead. Yeah, exactly. Malakas are kind of inting some Hussars, but I don't think there's much of a setup from Golems over here, so the respawners are getting blocked in the gate as well, so it's not gonna be much stuff happening. Right now they're just gonna come back and clean this setup over here.
They're trading pretty well. A lot of defenders are dead, Malakas.
Yeah, but it's still a really bad situation for Golems because they already they lost all their all their units at this point, so there's not gonna be any push. So right now for Golems is the game is kind of over, and Malakas can just take their time and clean this over here. They're just gonna run around with cavalry and clean up everything. Okay, Golems respawn with their last units and they're coming to C point. A bit a bit late from Malakas though, with responding to this situation, but I guess they don't really
Trap.
care. I think they're just gonna reset up, get grouped together and push it on point. The only problem that they have is that there's just one of only problem for the
They have
Malakas is that
one anti-cav on the point,
anti-cav,
and
yeah.
they've got about 3 or 4 T5 cav now coming.
Yeah, but they're gonna get wiped very soon with this Cocos on the top of C, and
Oh
now
yeah,
they just get clapped by Cav. Yeah. Okay, a very late anti-cav over here. They're just gonna get picked up. The camels as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they pushed before everyone was ready.
Really nice strategy from Malakas with delaying the time and actually destroying the artillery. So the only option for Golems is to push from the gate, and that way it's easier to defend on your setup.
They still have 8 trebs. Well, they just got one in, but they could have used a couple of trebs if they wanted to open the breach.
I mean, Golems are kind of taking a they're
They're doing
taking a
okay
hold.
here.
Yeah, they're doing a hold though, pretty good hold over here for the
They've got a
moment.
decent unit advantage.
Oh, maybe we called it too soon.
We called it too soon, no? We did call it
Oh,
too
and those
soon.
hussars picking up 3 units.
They only have 7 alive though.
Doesn't
Oh
matter
boy.
if those
Like,
7 are on the
yeah,
point.
no, but like they can't snowball to home is what I'm saying. They're going to be very short on time here. What, they're going to, 4 minutes?
I
They
guess
need
yeah,
to play
but
together. They need to stick together
they
here.
need to stick together. 4 minutes.
Look how many camels they've got. They've got decent anti-cav. They can't get wiped.
They're nearly the same on T4 units. Just a couple, like 20 more T5, which the defenders have.
So
So
Oh, they got so many more serfs, so but serfs can make the difference.
interesting, interesting. Let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, there's just a bunch of serfs for golems. I didn't expect
they
this,
have
to be honest.
camels. They have 3 camels. 3 camels and a shield maiden, I see.
Yeah, 3 camels and a shield
And the
maiden,
Liao unit.
and one
They
Liao
still
and
have.
one hussar. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. On the top, on the bunch of Malakas, they're kind of actually out of units.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
kind of tapped.
they are halberdier, camel, some fortes left, but they didn't look like full units. They look like they've lost a few. They have 1 hussar on the supply, and 1 coming off spawn and defense. I don't know.
Hmm.
I think
Golems are
golems
doing
look
the
good.
right thing.
Yeah,
They're
golems look
bulking
good.
up.
Interesting. Really big response from golems. I didn't expect this. Let's see if Malakas can actually bounce out
They
to
still have
this.
7 trebs as well.
Yeah,
There we
where
go.
are these
What do they
trebs?
say?
Where? Okay, there's one.
Okay, there's one. That's a good
Oh,
trap. That's gonna punish
this
2
guy,
units over
the
there.
Liao's going around the back. I don't think the guy with the Fortebraccia's in it. Oh no, it's not.
Interesting. Okay, let's see. The golems are actually taking the points right now. Really good setup with camels.
Camels are really well placed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really good setup with camels. The hussars can actually not impact that much. Maybe this hussar will actually get the... Oh, really nice hussars actually. Coming from the left side of the point.
They have too much inventory on the point. I don't think it can be cleared.
I think
I
goblins
think-
will take this.
Yeah,
I think goblins will probably
Intercept.
take
Oh,
this.
big, really good stop of that cav charge. Nice.
they've
Oh
only
my
got 1
God,
down.
okay.
Goblins only have 1 guy dead, and there's 6 alive on defense. I think it's GG.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
GG for
Ruffle,
golems.
you called it too early, man.
I called
be
it
honest,
way
I
too
don't-
early, huh?
When did the trade get so favourable for them?
I
Was it
do not know. I
literally
think
from the start of the game when they entered their cav?
probably
Maybe.
like what I suppose that happened is that Malakas just inted a bunch of hussars on that A push, like A stairs push, and literally just get down to the point of just inting their hussars and not being able to actually trade favorably. Okay, so good job, golems. I'm sorry I
Wow.
was talking trash, but looks like you guys pull it through. Very, very good. Unexpected. Yeah, look at the trades. The trades were actually very, very close until the last point where golems actually have a very good setup on units.
Golems look like they've got like good frags all over. Look, a lot of them have got a lot of kills, and then on the other side, Malakas, you got Inga at the top with 10, but most
Yeah.
of them only have either 1 or 2. And you see on Golems, they seem to be winning the hero trades by the looks of it
Yeah.
on the post battle.
Hmm.
Interesting. Interesting. Good job, golems. Good job, golems. Let's see if you can pull it again on the defense. I didn't expect this, to be honest. Very good job by golems. Very nice trades. I thought that what Malakas did bought enough time and he couldn't actually push again, but I guess they got sloppy and they thought they won as well on that A stairs push, and they just didn't didn't pay too much attention.
Yeah, I think when it came down to it, the hero play from Goblins was better because they clearly won engages that they shouldn't have otherwise won.
Yeah,
That was really good. Really impressive, actually.
Really impressive. Yeah, good job. All right, let's see if we can get on the lobby again. Yeah, boys, sorry for the first casting experience, not the best. We'll try to get better with it, at least myself. Hopefully the stream is fine at the moment, yeah? Let me check. Lol. Thank you for all the follows, boys. Alrighty. So yeah, what do you guys think about this? I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of impressed with what happened. I didn't expect this to go so bad. Like it went so good for the Malakas until they actually kind of got sloppy and emptied a lot of their cav into anti-cav, and
I'd love to
literally,
watch it again. I'd
yeah,
love to watch it again from different perspectives because it felt so one-sided.
it did felt pretty one-sided at some point. Like on after the first push, it felt really one-sided, but I guess Malakas didn't actually clean the heroes up,
I
and they
think
end up.
what Drayton said at the start, that the goblins had more triple purple,
Yeah,
so
the triple popper,
they
yeah.
had enough for the 3 pushes, you know, and a lot of them had I think they had 2 T5, some of them on Malakas, didn't they?
It was purple, gold, purple typically.
Yeah, purple, gold, purple, yeah. So,
If you think about like the economy of everything, you've got 3 purple units plus a grey on most of the Goblins players. And we look at the trades, if you remember how only they slightly lost every trade, or they did slightly worse in terms of unit numbers, but when they had so many more
yeah,
overall, it was actually in their favor to lose like a couple more, because then when Crazy pointed out at the end, yes, you had 40s stalwarts and halberdier sergeants there, but they looked diminished. They didn't look like full units.
yeah, true, true.
That level of the economy just been worn out. That was really good.
Really good, really good. Really
Yeah,
big bounce
very
back,
impressed.
actually. Playing very,
And they recognized their win condition after the A stairs push that they traded really, really well into. They then went and instantly cleared the 40s that were holding the gate. Like this was heroes like gave their lives to do that. I think
yeah,
Thorkel did
exactly,
it
yeah.
as well, and that meant that then there wasn't the resistance when they needed to come with, and they came through with Liao's and a couple of units to then actually set up on C. But was it a case that Malakas were just holding off too much and they weren't punishing their overextension of the few players from Goblins when they
That
went to C?
that is what I think as well, cause like you've been saying it right now, right? But even on the first push, Malakas actually won it really, really hard that first exchange, right? When it comes to units, but they didn't punish the heroes, and the heroes that were still on the stairs managed to actually punish a lot of the units that were just AFK with the hero dead probably. So the trade uh, was actually taken back by golems just because the heroes punished the AFK units. So when it comes to the Malakas, they have to get better when it comes to punishing the heroes, because it literally bite them in the ass really hard when it comes to this. And that happened on the same push as well when it comes on the push on the A stairs. I don't know. I mean, we saw it how split golems went, and Malakas kind of punished them, but again, in the end, they didn't kill the heroes, so they still had a setup coming from the stairs that was pushing slow, taking their time, and they just punished so much cav that was just thrown away by Malakas and bite them in the ass really hard, because they had a really good strategy. They were in a really favorable point, but they didn't play it right, and it just came down to the last push. And when Golems just pushed through with the units that they had and just got the point for free, Malakas couldn't really fight back on the last point.
We had 2 players from Goblins playing longbows as well. And
Oh,
as soon as you see that, that's a desire for a slow fight.
yeah,
Long
They
drawn
killed the
out trades.
Chocos.
Yeah, that's what they'll be aiming for, right? And because they've got a lock on, you don't really have to micro the aiming.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, highly beneficial for them to play those longer drawn out ones.
And again, we talked about the muskets, right?
Yeah.
On the attack, there was like what 4 muskets and 2 longbows or something like that. They
Mhm.
just they played their game really well on the stairs over there, and they just managed to take the advantage back to their teammates after they kind of got crushed when trying to go down those stairs. So the trades were actually even all the times, just because Malakas were taking it a little bit too. How do you say this? They didn't take it serious enough to actually mind the hero play,
Mhm.
and they thought they already won it when it comes to the setup. But yeah, let's
And
see if
their units were attritioned before they even actually fought. So the
exactly. Yeah.
muskets will take you down to half health without you even really noticing. And
All
I
right.
think they played how many mauls were on the Malacca team? At least 9.
At least,
Um,
yeah, they had a lot of moles.
so 9 mauls, and you're missing your longswords there. Yeah, you're very good when you get into a pushing fight, but your longsword helps you with your rotations and keeps your units alive.
Yeah, that's why probably they were just actually like talking about the mole. It's very strong at the moment, right? Being myself a heavy hero player, a heavy armor hero player, I know how it's so strong to play them all, right? Just because of the CC immunity, the amount of CC you can provide, and you can open team fights for your team. Like you can open formation, you can go win. But the thing is, you need to have the support, and you need to have players to actually bail you out at in some situations. Because
Did
you
you guys
get
get kicked out of the lobby?
uh no, did you get kicked?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try to get back in again. 1 second. I'm gonna message the captain of.
Nah, he kicked me
Oh,
again.
okay, never mind.
There's not enough spaces, no?
I'll just stream it in here for you guys. It's gonna be a little shitty for you, crazy, but we'll try to do what we can with this.
I guess there's only so many spots.
I think no, I think he was the captain of Malakas. Didn't know about you, so that's why he kicked you. But we'll talk about this later. Okay, let's look at the setup again.
Crazy toxic.
Crazy, it's very
Huh?
toxic.
I'm not toxic.
We don't like that guy. Okay, so I think the lobby is gonna
Okay.
be
Yeah,
remade.
yeah.
Yeah, the lobby is not okay. So we'll remake the lobby. Guess there was some issue with the lobby. Okay, this time let me make sure you get into the lobby as well. Great.
Got pinged in the tavern.
You did? Okay.
Crazy crashing the lobby. Imagine.
Okay. So apparently the teams didn't went on their position because Golems was in attack again. Okay. Same password to the lobby. Let's get back in.
Professional stream.
Professional streamer. Let's go. All right.
Right,
Thank you.
Falconetti and
Yeah. So let's talk about if you want to talk
with
about
Bonari.
the bans again. So like you were saying, the bans for this are literally 1 second. So the bans are Sifos, Shenji, Falco, and Monks. And they save the camels and the cocos. So the only special units is the cocos. So at this point, thinking about it, I guess because the Malakas didn't really punish the cocos, because they were not actually going on top of the stairs. Like from the view I had, you can see that they were not actually trying to dive the cocos. They were just playing on the infantry and with their cav. So that bite them in the ass a little bit as well. But when it comes to the gameplay, um, 1 second, guys.
It was definitely a strat of a couple of players on Malakas to run around the back of the attack and try and clean up any of the long range stuff.
Mm.
I think I saw Revax do it, and I think Biggs Terralucas, he did it a couple of times as well. He was the dual blade that was hiding out. Very confident to go into the back line and try and infiltrate them, which was it's a nice way of playing it. It's not normal. But I think Warfort is one of the better maps. There's a lot of stuff that you can actually do there, and we saw a completely different strategy of defending it. I don't think I've ever seen a artillery-focused sally like that before.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was impressed about it because it was I don't think I saw it before. So punishing the artillery so they cannot take the bridge down. But even if they took the bridge down, they had to sacrifice at least 2 trebs for it. So 2 trebs were out of the option, right? If the trebs are actually pretty strong on this map. Okay, guys, let's move to the CB Rivals caster channel so we can speak in there, okay? All of us?
Nothing.
Alright, I hope you guys can see the channels, right?
I can't see caster.
Okay, I will go into one of the channels and let me know if you can see them. Just PM me. Alright, now it should be good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, there's some banter in the chat again. Hello, Amia. Hello. Sorry, boys, for the low quality stream for the moment. It's just getting used to this stuff. Will be better in the future. Copium. It will not be better in the future, guys. So you might get used to this. It's as best as you can get. All right, we get back into the game. Let's see again the comps, because that will be important as well.
Can
Very
you
very
show
interesting.
your screen ruffle?
Can you not see? Are you not in the lobby, crazy again? Hello? Can you hear me?
Fine.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So from what I can see, Golems is taking the strategy with a bunch of outriders. So they're playing double camels, hussars, and Javcav. Okay, interesting.
Wow, that's a lot of cav.
That's a lot of cav, yeah. Very few infantry. Very few infantry. So I guess they're just gonna let them come to the point and just try to pick them up when it comes to the battle on the field. Because the map is very open, right? On the C point. So I guess they're gonna try to be more reactive. But the only problem that I can see with this strategy is that if Malakas is reactive and they go to block their supply, this strategy I don't think is very good. Because
Malakas have swapped a lot of their mauls now to poleaxe.
Yeah, there's some poleaxes over there, and there's still a good amount of moles. So we got, what is this, 6 moles?
6 on each side. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of moles still, but it's fine. I'm I'm kind of curious to see how this will work, because again, I am a bit skeptic about Golem's strategy, but I don't know. They surprised us last time. Let's see if they can surprise us again with this strategy. Playing so much cav, it's gonna be okay. What's going on with my? 1 second. Okay, my overview is just getting crazy. Okay.
Absolutely no one spawned on B for
Okay, yeah. So no
defenders.
spawn on B. No spawn on B. For the moment, it's just Malakas taking B for free. They're gonna give B for free. That's already. I guess that's already pretty. We know that from the comp. Golem is not gonna take any fights on the walls. They don't really care about what's gonna happen over here. For the moment, they're just gonna try to focus the bridge a little bit. Maybe they can get the sorry, the ram. Maybe they can get the ram at least once down, delaying a little bit of time on that gate opening. I
Breach
don't
is
know.
about to blow.
Yeah, bridge is gonna go down soon. I don't think they're gonna try to open the gate and actually keep the gate closed for a bit. So their strategy is to just run around with Javcap for the moment. So from what you can see, the setup from Golems, it's really spread, and they're just gonna try to fight on the full map of C. So for them, it's gonna be just a fight on two. Okay, bro. Okay, professional stream. Okay. We're dying. Oh, no, we're back. Okay. Oh my god. I gotta fix this stuff. So it's just gonna be a fight on C, trying to punish with a Javcav. They're gonna let Malakas on the point, and literally just punish them with the Javcav and try to switch around between the cavalry and clean up the fights. For the moment, I mean, I don't know how good this strategy is. I never really believed in this strategy, because one one close, like one very good supply block of this supply, if this
Mm.
supply is blocked, their strategy kind of goes really south, right? Because the people cannot, the golems cannot really resupply on the back supply. It's too far away for them, and they're just gonna give up C, right? If they don't actually are able to get their second cav on the supply.
It reminds me of similar strat to what everyone played this map on first season of CBR. Like they sat behind the gate using Javcav. That
Yeah,
was quite a common strat on the
yeah.
first season of CBR, I think.
So the response from looking at Malakas, they still have a lot of Cocos, which will not be very, like, they have two Cocos, Shield Maidens, Stalwarts, and Anti-Cav. I mean, even if they play in a blob, it's gonna be a pretty hard push from Malakas, since they're gonna get Javcav to the death. But if Malakas get a good hold point and they actually manage to get on C, and they block the supply, golems don't really have a chance to get back on C and take another unit.
Does Malakas have any longbows? Because that would count to the Javcav
No.
quite hard.
Treb's coming in.
Trap coming in, yeah, they responded to it. So no, Malakas, it's literally full melee. There's
Yeah.
only one dual blade that will probably, I guess, try to block the supply, but let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, so Malakas
None of
is
these
literally,
throws are getting there. Treb on supply?
yeah, trap on supply. That's fine for the moment. They're just getting set up, trying to figure out which is the best moment to go down for the Malakas.
None of these throws are really getting above the wall though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if Malaka is not, Malakas is trying to find their best. Okay, that's a nice trap. Let's see if they actually react to it. They gotta be careful because I think they trapped themselves.
Yeah, a few.
I
Most
think
of
they
it hit the
trapped themselves.
gatehouse.
Yeah.
I can't see any bodies, but
Yeah, it was a
maybe
sus
some damage.
situation.
It's
Okay, let's
close.
see. Let's see. There's a push coming down the stairs of the breach on A. Let's see how Golems is gonna respond to this. There's a lot of things going on. My
Did they
boys love
switch
the
the
things.
Javcav out?
They
No,
didn't
Javcam
switch
is
them.
still there.
Still, Javcav is still here. So
Malakas have to play aggressive then if they have Javcav. They can't just sit still.
our guy just literally, he doesn't care, my boy. White eyes, he literally passed through the Njax
Yeah,
and
he just
didn't care.
completely ignored him, didn't he?
Yeah, it was just phasing through, bro.
They,
Phasing
they
through.
can't sit here with a
You-
Javcav. They're just
Malakas
gonna get...
cannot sit. They're just tanking
Yeah,
so
they
much
cannot
damage
stay in this situation. They just have to be very aggressive with their push and stay together because their cocos will be dead very soon. They
They
will
need to
die.
bottom
Oh, nice
supply so
trap.
they can't switch the Cav.
I think this is just this is just
It's just a bait.
It's
Bait,
just
yeah.
a bait, yeah. Trying to get the
But
spot. Okay, now so let's see if they try to actually come back to the point or just they're gonna split on a push to supply and C. Interesting, but
Oh,
that's
Revax is flanked.
that's a good situation for Malakas because the supply is blocked, so it means the Javcav is still out. So when it gets out of ammo, it's gonna be a useless unit. And if Malakas actually get a good fight over here, it looks like they're gonna get a really nice fight over here from
Oh,
Malakas.
the Cav did nothing.
Yeah, the Cav is just
One Hussar
running
all the way
into
through.
anti-Cav. Yeah, of course. That's like what I'm saying. Like if Malakas get a good hold point and the anti-Cav the supply, it's gonna be very good for them. But from what I see, the supply is already cleaned.
Yeah, it's already lost.
Yeah, the supply is already cleaned. So let's see what's gonna happen because Malakas actually got a good hold point on C.
That was a lucky trap, but Malakas are not jumping these Javcav, which is what you got to do to deal with them.
Oh, this dual blade doing his job. Very good night. Very good job, our
Nice,
boy.
yeah.
Yeah, very good job. Very good job. Oh, this is a big mistake from Malakas. You shouldn't push on this situation. Just stay on point. Hold
I
up
think
the
they're
point,
trying to
take it out.
block the choke point there.
It's just. Let's see if this is actually gonna bite them in the ass, because the
Ooh.
respawners are gonna do a really good job with the cav.
Jaeger
So,
lock charged through.
Yeah.
Malaka's respawners are coming in though.
so
Not Cav.
this fight over here, it's already wiped. So Malakas is literally gonna try to fight again with the respawners, but they're actually throwing cav around.
It's
With
not
not
charging
much
into
of it.
anything. And there's camels on point now for the defenders, which mean that cav is useless.
Yep, yep. Good thing again, the supply is blocked. The C point is already wiped, so Malakas have to regroup and try to see what they can do now.
Malakas will take supply here.
Yeah, supply will be taken by Malakas at this point. There's no way they can actually. Actually, the
Golem,
Golems are gonna try to go for it again. Malakas is doing a lot. Is very, very late to this kind of engagements. They're
Oh,
not
wow.
decisive enough. Yeah, and they get wiped again.
They've just hesitated.
He's hesitating too much, not taking the good point, the good timers, and now it's just cav versus cav on the field. There's no anti-cav, only the Chevaliers from Malakas that actually gonna do a good job against the cav of Golems, but it's just a cav fight at this point. And the only way I can see a good situation for Malaka if they actually play with the respawners, because this is a hard situation to be in for Malakas. Now the cav is just gonna run around. The camels from Golems are gonna be a very big nuisance to Malakas. Yeah, so you can see from the units, it's literally only cav from Malakas, only cav, and there's no way you can actually get a good push with only cav against outriders, camels, and anti-cav from Golems. Okay, so there's a push on supply coming right now. Let's see how Golems are gonna respond to this. Where are the trebs? I don't see the trebs again. Really late on the trebs again.
Watch the chefs. Watch the chefs. Chefs are getting set up.
Chefs are getting set up, yeah, but let's see, because
They're in a good spot.
They're in a good spot for the moment, yeah. Let's see if they can actually keep this situation over here.
All the
Camels
Malakas went the
flanking.
same way with their cav though.
Oh, big trap coming. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Oh, very nice, very good job.
Oh, you got unlucky with the couple hitting the wood though.
Good job from the golems. Keep interrupting the supply though. The infantry fight is gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be won by golems though, and they're gonna take this supply back. Let's see if the respawners would actually be able to come back with a unit and try to do
What?
a
How many
blitz
units?
push, but the unit situation is really bad for golems.
Do they have any
Jets are
T4
out of
left,
ammo.
left on Malaka, or are they out of T4? Oh
They,
no, okay. They still have a lot of T4.
yeah, it's a hard situation from Malakas. I think the game should be over at this point. Malakas don't really have units.
Don't say that too early, Ruffle.
I mean, I said that last time, but the unit count actually.
Golems have a lot of serfs though, from what I just saw.
I do not know if this will be able, Malakas will be able to pull through this one. I am a very pessimistic person though, so let's see if they can set up again, but I do not believe in this push. I think the setup is already over from Malakas, and golems they just have to run around and do their job with the infantry right now, with their infantry and anti-cav.
I mean, you say that, almost half of Goblin's team are just down to serfs.
I mean, but still, it's 4 minutes, and they still have a bunch of T4 and T5. So there is a lot of there's a lot of units, a lot of good units for golems. Because the camels are gonna be a good work, gonna do still a lot of work for them. Okay, so again, we're gonna see a push, maybe a bait to the supply. Probably a bait again to the supply. Yeah, bait. Let's see the trebs coming in maybe.
Malakas have a Coco unit as well.
Yeah, they have still some infantry and cocos. Okay, switch
nice
around.
trap.
Nice trap.
Nice trap.
I didn't really hit that much though, but it's a good setup. They are getting pinched from the back, bro, with some units though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So let's see how they respond to this.
They should just turn and wipe it, but
They should
trying
just
to
turn it
push
up, yeah.
wild.
But that hussar is just gonna
Oh,
get
into the camel.
wasted. There's a fight happening over here in the back, but I think golems were actually gonna be winning that one.
Huge wipe.
Huge wipe over there, but let's see the supply over right now though. Let's see what
They have the Cocos there.
they have the cocos over here throwing on the setup of golems. They're gonna win this push on the supply for the moment, but they're gonna get pinched again in the back.
In the back, yeah.
Exactly. Pinched again in the back, wiped in the back. Golem's doing a really good job when it comes to this split pushes and how to set up these fights. Really impressive.
And they're winning the hero fights.
They are winning the hero fights, yeah, that's important as well. Really good job by Golems. I underestimated them a lot, to be honest. I didn't expect to see this from Golems, from what I know about them from scrims. There's a small fight happening over here. Let's see. This is the only chance the Malakas have right now. Our boy Dual Blade doing his job. Oh, dead again. RIP. Rest in peace. But yeah, looks like this is gonna be a 2-0 for Golems.
Yeah, solid from Golems.
Solid jobs, really good job. Really impressive. Now they're gonna put some salt in the wounds and they're just gonna sally out. Yep. Malaka is just leaving the battle. RIP. RIP our brave soldiers. Congratulations to Golems.
Both teams are good.
Yes, yes, they had Malakas had a really good strategy for defend. But they got outpinched and outplayed in hero play, to be honest, which is a bit weird looking for the big amount of moles they had. They should have wiped those fights when it comes to Malakas. They should have wiped those fights way better on defense, but Golems literally pulled off on the hero play and actually had a really nice defense strategy as well. Again, destroying my doubts when it comes to this kind of defense with Outriders. Even though I think there was a lot of mistakes coming from Malakas wonder pushes. They didn't commit when they had to commit. They got pinched in many situations where they could just turn around and punish Golems trying to go into their flanks. But yeah, interesting game, interesting game. Good job to both teams. But goddamn, Golem's doing work, bro. Who are these people, man? We might have a contender to best upcoming teams, Drayton. What do you think?
What do you mean best upcoming?
I mean, wasn't it us, Odin Legion, the gatekeeper of feudal division? Yeah,
Maybe, maybe.
we're gonna get clapped by the baguette soon, I guess. But good job to Golems. Really nice work. Really
Really,
nice
really
work.
good.
Good job again, Turbobot Liam. Actually, second MVP.
Mm.
Interesting. Good job, boy. Good job. And Revax on the other side, pulling his weight though. But man, that was a really nice fight from both teams. Really, really, really enjoyed it.